What's up, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here today on ESGNet. We're making a return back to the diamond here with another Road to Show character, as we're returning with Rashad Bolden. Of course, that is my namesake of my very own name, and this is his Road to the Show. Welcome back to episode 223, as he is here with the Texas Rangers. If you guys remember, we recently just got traded here. And the Rangers right now on a 2-game losing streak, but he's been playing pretty well here. He's been gelling with the team pretty well. If you don't remember the trade and stuff like that, go back to a couple episodes ago. I would say it's probably like 3 episodes ago or so that he was traded. Today, of course, we're going to be in action here against Baltimore, and we'll try to see what we can do here. Now, got a 7-game homestand right now that we're going to start. And of course, it's going to start here with Baltimore. Rangers are on a 2-game losing streak, like I mentioned, and want to try to get on the winning track here today and try to do that against the Baltimore Orioles. Now, Baltimore right now 54-56, just 2 games under 500, and the last series they won was against the Yankees, and of course they won. They won that series fairly convincingly because they got a pretty good team right now, and they won that series, and now they want to try to continue that streak now to get it to 3 games. Now, Bolden and the Rangers, Rangers and whatnot, possibly could see Jose Poole, Kevin Gausman, and Jose Quintana and Darrick Cross in this 4-game series against them. So we'll see how Bolden does here, as we'll see him in his first at bat here in Game 1 of this series. Of course, right now in second place in the American League with 29 home runs. And we'll see. Of course, he's had a bit of a slow start. He's kind of known for that in this series. He usually has a pretty slow start when it comes to home runs, RBIs. And then once he starts getting cooking sort of midway through the season, getting to that All-Star break, look out, because then he'll start just being a monster when facing pitchers, regardless left or right-handed pitchers, and regardless of the team. So we're up by 4 runs here at the bottom of the second. 2-2 count here for Bolden, as he has a runner on board and 1 out. And he goes after that curveball there. Goes fishing there and does not come back with anything, as Jose Poole gets his second strikeout of the day. And Baltimore's probably pretty much relieved here. Not have to deal with Bolden and that big lumber of a bat that he has. So now we go to the 4th inning here, bottom of the 4th. We'll see if he can get something going. It's now a 5-run ball game. Texas playing really well here today, even though Bolden has not been putting up too many numbers here. He strikes out again there on that 4-seam fastball, low and inside, as he could not obviously fulfill the challenge that he was asked for there to get a single or better. So 0 for 3 today, as he struck out. We just seen there in the 4th inning. 100 RBIs for the season. Like I said, 29 home runs. So we'll see what he can do here in this at bat here. 2 out. 1 on. That one going right to the first baseman. One first baseman ground out to the other, as it is Chris Davis there at first for Baltimore. And that ends the at bat. So he goes now 0 for 4 in this game, as we go to the bottom of the 6th. And we'll try to see what we can do here as we take a look here and see that we do get the win. And that is going to be helpful for us, as we're on the right foot here now, trying to get something going for our club. As like I said, we were on a 2-game losing streak. Now we finally got a win here. We snapped that, and now we can try to snap ourselves into getting some wins here, especially against a team like this that's just 2 games underneath 500. These are tough teams you have to play against. When you're playing against those, you don't know which way they're going. They could be hot one day and be ice cold the next. But today, we were able to defeat them here 7-3 is your final score. We win that one by 4. So back here at Globe Life Ballpark here in Arlington, and like I said, this has been a nice move here so far for Bolden. He's been treated pretty well here in Arlington, and of course he has at least 1 more year in arbitration here. So I'm sure the Rangers will obviously re-sign him, and of course, depending on how his contract year goes next season, it's kind of up in the air where he could be landing off to next. And of course, if we may look into free agency, see where he can go. Obviously, I would like to see Bolden get to maybe get to my beloved Red Sox, depending on how well they're playing right now. If you guys, obviously, if you've not followed our series here, shame on you. Because we got some really good roadshow characters here. Because besides Bolden, we got Simon Unger, Theo Bonds, DeMarcus King, Diego Torres, so many others. Definitely go check them out. There are links. Hopefully, there's links down below here in the video. If not, they should be in the eye, or just search on the channel. But they're gonna be out there, and you guys can check those out. Of course, we do have a roadshow series with a player on the Red Sox on the second channel. Definitely go check that one out, and I'll leave that one up, definitely up in the eye. And that is Alex Humberto. That's a nice roadshow series there on MLB 20 that you guys can go check out. At some point here, we might have a new roadshow coming up on. I'm in the looks of, or kind of in the creation mode of creating a new one for MLB 22 here in the near future. But as you see there, we canceled that challenge there as we're trying to advance the runner. The runner instead decides to go ahead and run off and gets tagged out at second as Bolden was up to bat there. So now Bolden has nobody on board. Now we're at the bottom of the fourth now, and we're down by 3. Nobody on, and of course nobody out, and Bolden's going to have to run this one out here as they try to do some do some house cleaning there as they get him out there at first. Nice job from Baltimore. As now we'll get to his next at-bat here in the bottom half of the 6th. 2 out, nobody on here for Bolden. We are definitely down quite a bit here. We're down by 7. And Bolden here hits this one there again to Chris Davis, who has an amazing glove there. And shows off his great glove work there by getting the out and ending the inning there as we go down to the bottom of the 7th. Now we move on to fast forward actually to the bottom of the 9th here. Last chance for us to try to get anything going here. And of course Bolden trying to get something as he does have at least one hit here today in this ball game. But we're down by 6. And we'll see the pitch here from Bolden as he's going to hit this one. That's going to drop down in front of the center field. That's going to drop short into shallow center field. And then, of course, we'll get his at-bat on board. And he will get on board as he takes off now still for second there. And, of course, they're not going to even try to even worry about still going after him on that steal, as he does still his 57th base of the season. So Bolden just playing some little head games with Jefferson there, the catcher, and of course the pitcher, getting maybe let him know, hey, we're still gonna try to fight here. Things can change. We can shake up this bottom half of the inning and try to get back in this one. We're only down by 6. We there's been teams that that done that before. As Bolden here now still looks like third base, and they'll go ahead and give him that. So now 3-2 count for Alvarez. Is Alvarez here looking for a hit there? Alvarez is going to hit that one to the third baseman, and that one's going to score the run, as that's going to trade out for a run, and that's going to get Bolden home on that. I guess you could say a sacrifice hit in some aspects there, but there is one out, and of course now it's 7-2, and that pretty much is how game 2 goes in this one, as we end up losing this one. 7-2 is the final score, as Bolden goes 2 for 4 in this one. Tough day here for the boys in the, I guess the boys in blue. I'm used to saying that for the Royals, but yeah, the Rangers wear some blue. Tough for the Rangers here today as they end up losing this one. And so far right now, splitting the series 1 game apiece in this 4-game set. We'll see how things go here coming up for game number 3, which we'll get to in just about a minute here. So yeah, game 3, as we take a look here at the numbers, 55 and 57 for Baltimore, 57 and 54 for us. So like I said, we have a nice 3 game. We're above 3 games above 500, and of course trying to keep our heads above water here in the division because Seattle's playing some really good baseball. Seattle, I think I've said this many times before in a lot of my videos, but Seattle does such a great job in simming. Just one of those teams that just always surprise. So at least for me, I don't know why. It just seems like they just do. I know other people said this too, but they do such a great job there of simming. As Bolden gets it here, sees this ball here, up and goes and over the wall. That one skies into fair territory, and that is going to be a home run. 2-run shot there from Bolden. He gets his 30th of the season, so he's part of that 30-30 club. Nice job, as they now are trailing by 2 here in the bottom half of the first here at Arlington, as Baltimore already getting a good jump on us here, getting 4 runs in the top half of the first, and now here in the bottom half of the first here, we get 2 runs on them. So we'll see if we can try to keep up with them. It's a 4-3 ball game, bottom of the second. One out, 2 on here for Bolden, as he is looking for a pitch here, and he's going to drive this one here high and deep. That's going out to center field, but the center field is going to be underneath this one for the easy out, and try to advance the runners there, as looks like we're able to. Oh no, we're not able to advance the runners there. They're going to stay at first and second there, as Adam Jones made a nice grab. 4-4 game here in the bottom of the fourth, and this is a good hit there from Bolden as he hits this one there. Nice little cue shot there to right, and that's going to bring in a run. It's going to make it a 1-run ball game, as Baltimore is now trailing here by 1. So Adam Jones now comes up here as we go now to the top half of the 6th. It's now an 8-6 ball game. Both these teams are finding ways to score here. A little bad night here for both teams' pitchers. Not a good night to be a pitcher in any sense here, but we'll see Bolden here going for that double play there. Can they get it? And no, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get that one, as Jones, of course, the veteran here for Baltimore, one of those speedy guys, definitely does a great job of getting down the line and avoids being in part of that double play, and that will keep Baltimore's chances alive here in the inning. So nice try there from us, but unfortunately just couldn't get the double play there. And we'll try to see what we can do here, as there will be runners down on first and third. Now move on to the bottom half of the 6th, and we'll see what Bolden can do here in this situation. Is he looking for a pitch here? Oh, miss, drop third strike. Can't get a hold of that one there. He's going to be thrown out there at first, and that'll be the first out here in the bottom half of the 6th. So the leadoff man could not get on board here. Hopefully the rest of the club here can help him out and try to get somebody on board here to help out and try to get some runs here, because we need them. It's getting really cramped and close in this ball game. It's even getting worse now here in the bottom of the 8th. We're up by a run actually, as Baltimore decides to go ahead and pitch us 4. So they didn't want to deal with us after they seen what we did there earlier in the ball game. So they went ahead and put us on first, and that's going to now have runners at first and second with 2 out. As you see, there's almost 40,000 attendees there for the game, but we go ahead and win this one. Nice job, fellas, as Texas Rangers pull out a nice win here, 8-7. We hold on to that 1-run lead and end up getting the victory there. So nice job there, as we're able to really make some clutch pitches there, I guess, in the bullpen there in the last inning and a half there, and that really helped us out. So take a look there, 2 for 4 for Bolden, his 30th home run of the season, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored there from him, as they win this one 8-7 here today. So nice job, nice effort from the boys, and we'll see what we can do here now in the 4th and final game of this series between these two clubs, as we head back out here to Arlington again here at the Globe Life Park. And we see another beautiful crowd out there here today for some baseball here in the month of August. So yeah, we're in the dog days of the summer, trying to fight for a spot here in the wild card. And of course, obviously, you know, our dog's still in the hunt here for a chance to get a playoff appearance, maybe take over the Western Conference or Western Division and take the AL West title. But we'll see what we can do here with 1 on and 1 out. And Bolden's going to hit this one over to the third baseman. This was going to probably cause a double play, but no, he gets the 4. There's a force out at second, but Bolden will be safely there at first, as there's now 2 away here. And of course, Bolden on board. Baltimore already up by 2 here, so they've doing a pretty good job here against our pitchers here. As now Pedro Alvarez now coming to the bat here. He's 1 for 12 in this series. He has been struggling like no other. Hopefully he can get off the struggle bus here today and get something going here for our club. As Bolden's going to go ahead and take off here for second. Bolden's going to get there on time. He's going to be safe as he helps Alvarez out there, as he steals another bag there for the season. So Alvarez here, they got a 2-2 count here. Bolden's going to take off here. Oh, this one's going to drop down the left field line. This one's going to bring in Bolden, and that's a nice single there from Alvarez, bringing in the run, making it now 2-1. It's now 3-2 here in the bottom of the second. Runners on the corners here, 1 out for Bolden. And we'll see, 0-2 count here for him. He gets this one, rips it right up the middle there. That's going to bring in a run from third, making it now 4-2. And now runners in position here at first and second as the skipper is going to have to come out here and talk to his pitcher and find out what is going on in his head and some strategy here of how they're going to slow down Alvarez once he comes up to bat. Well, apparently I guess that didn't work, because now we end up going now 6-3 here in the bottom of the fourth. Nobody on, nobody out here, and Bolden, whew, that one he could not catch up on there. As Cross did a great job there striking Bolden out there in that bat. Bottom of the fifth here, same score. As we'll see, 2 out and 1 on here for Bolden as he's looking for a pitch here and just cue shots that one to second base. Gets the quick out there at first. And that obviously will end the inning as Correo now comes in there to pitch and do some relief work here in the 5th inning. The 5th inning ends with this trailing by 3 there for Baltimore. 7-4 now here in the bottom of the 7th. As we'll see, nobody out and 1 on here. And Bolden again hits one up the middle there. That's going to put the runner in now in scoring position at second. Putting 2 runners on with nobody out. And a great effort here now from Bolden. And, of course, a great opportunity now for Alvarez to kind of boost up his at-bat here. And, of course, his average and RBIs. As we take a look here and see, we do get the victory. We come walking out of here nicely. As we end up winning this one 9-4 is your final score. As Bolden goes 2 for 5 in the ball game with an RBI and 2 runs scored. And that's a nice way to end this one here today. As the Rangers win the series 3-1 here at home against the Baltimore Orioles. So nice little homestand to start off here as we kick off this little 7-game homestand with a victory nonetheless against a fellow American League team. And it's just nice seeing Bolden back in action here today. I've been wanting to play his series, and I'm really I need to try to move him over to MLB 20 because we can't do year saves anymore, and they kind of stopped that at 20. So we're going to try to bring him over there at some point here once this season's over with. We'll again, like with all the other roadshow characters, kind of flash forward to a lot of the some of the games and some of the monthly games and stuff like that. I kind of pick out some of the games that I want to play against and so on and so forth. Of course, occasionally we'll have it as a live stream from time to time here on the channel. So with that being said, take a look here. We wrap up this episode with a nice series win, and we get ready for the next series coming up, and that will finish the 7-game series here as we'll have 3 games at home against Seattle. And Seattle, like I said, they're in first place right now with a 64-48 record. They're playing some really good baseball, and we got to try to see if we can try to go after them here and try to get us a nice win here out of this series. If we can take 2 out of 3, this will really help us out quite a bit, as they do have a 5.5 game lead over us. So we'll try to see if we can come back there next episode, and you guys definitely stick around for that coming up here very soon here on the channel. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord, as we do have a lot of stuff going on over there. And that's a great way you guys can follow the series and find out what's going on, not to mention, not just with the series, but what's going on behind the scenes here on the channel. And also, of course, what's going on in the world and sports gaming and sports in general. Not to mention, we do live stream over on Twitch on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights at 10 p.m. till midnight Central Time. And also, we also live stream on Friday afternoons from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Central Time over there on the Purple platform. So definitely go check that out, and of course support the channel by hitting the like button. That really helps us out a lot. And not to mention, hit that subscribe and notification button so you guys be notified of this series or any other series or basically anything here on the channel. And of course, check out our other Road to Show series here on the channel, here on the main channel, and of course over our second channel over on ESGNet LP. Definitely go check out Alex Humberto there on the second channel. And of course, like I said, there's a link up in the eye above. check that out and follow us there. But as always, guys, keep yourselves and each other healthy, and I will see you all next time.